Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, back with another morning show. I didn't go back to work. I think I'll be going back fully to work next week, Monday. I'm just trying to get advantage of my time. Been doing bits and pieces behind the scenes. And so I'm back giving you some more live news. There's quite interesting news, actually, in regards to certain players and a player. Yeah, actually an ex-Arsenal player and an ex-Arsenal manager. So I shall see you on this other side of this music intro for some more live news right here on this channel. Yes. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this one. I'm not back at work. Yeah, it's a long story, but I should be back at work next week. Got to make sure I'm seem to be enjoying my time away from work. I know maybe one or two people are watching. Class teacher could be watching. My colleagues at work could be watching, thinking, Alex is enjoying himself away from work, too much. A little bit too much. But anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here. And I'm sporting, as always, yeah, the merch. The lurch from the merch. The merch from the lurch. Guys, make sure you purchase something from the merch. Yeah, the Cannon and the fodder. Kapow! Whap! Anyway, I know what that meant. Kapow! Whap! Anyway, the first bit of news is in regards to an ex-Arsenal player. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. Arsene Wenger apparently says this has come out from I can't remember where it's come from actually. I didn't make it up. That's not what you're thinking. Arsene Wenger proved right about Alexis Sanchez as surprise transfer talks are revealed. Arsene Wenger previously delivered his verdict on Alexis Sanchez's struggles after leaving Arsenal for Manchester United 3 years ago. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. God damn me, the time has flown. The forward is now being linked with another move. Former Arsenal forward Alexis Sanchez could be on the move again. The Chilean international was a popular figure at the Emirates Stadium prior to joining league rivals Man United in 2018. 2018! Man, that's time fly. After a loan spell, AS Roma, the former Arsenal joined Serie A side on a permanent basis from Arsenal last summer. While Alexis Sanchez also made a permanent move to Italy, signing for Inter Milan. Now, amid talks of a surprise move to Roma, Arsene Wenger has proved right about Sanchez's loss of confidence that has affected his form over the last 3 years. Should have stayed at Arsenal. Sanchez, a divisive character, yeah, but I love his never say die attitude, man. Love him, man. Love him. We're missing that kind of player now. Really? Are we? He was a number 7, and we've got Saka. So are we missing him? Not on the current form, anyway. But yeah, this ex-manager, Arsene Wenger says that he's lost his confidence. I think he lost his confidence. But he's still, listen, money is not everything. Money is not everything. Also, I think at that period of time, maybe he didn't really trust Arsene Wenger with his Arsenal career, But I think he was blinded by the money as well. Alexis Sanchez, man, could be on the move again. Woo! 2000. Oh God, time has flown, man. Yeah. Anyway. The other bit of news is it's quite sad news, to be honest, because doing transfer news now for the best part now of almost 3 years, it's going to be 3 years next month. You see, the players that we are linked with, the players who might be coming, rumors flying all over the place. You kind of get lost in all this melee there. And I vowed after the first transfer news on this channel here, I thought I'd never do it again. I thought, no, it's newsworthy. Viewers will want to be interested, whether it's true or not, but it's a bit of, is it entertainment? Not for me. It's stressful, man. But yeah, I come and digress him. Ainsley Maitland-Niles in the summer transfer window was rumoured he was a one-way player. He wanted to leave Arsenal. Yeah, to go to, well, any club where they could guarantee him, game time, because he's an England international, isn't he? I think he's what, 23, 24. So he's still quite young. And then so we convinced him to stay, and we're not even like, he can't secure down a spot in the 11. I know there's only 11 players we can play, but then why do we convince him to stay if we can't guarantee him game time? But anyway, this sad for me, man. Sad. Yeah, reports says that West Bromwich Albion want Arsenal utility man Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Don't go to West Bromwich Albion. That's just me saying that. Yeah, the 23-year-old isn't short of suitors this month, but Sam Allardyce is the latest manager to show interest. The report claims that a current top four team is also keen to sign him too, with Arsenal likely to favour that option. It does suggest, however, that the unnamed club would need to do other business first. West Bromwich Albion are currently second bottom. Listen. If he could be my son, Ainsley Maitland-Niles could be my son, and I will say to him, son, listen, don't go to West Bromwich because they're languishing. If you want him to secure your route, into the international squad in England, don't go to West Bromwich Albion. If truth be told that there is a top four or there's a club higher up the league wanting your services, go for that option there, not to West Bromwich. And I don't think Sam Allardyce, would be staying there much longer anyway. If they're going to be like being relegated, don't go to West Bromwich Albion, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. But by all means, I'm quite sad because again, we convinced him to stay. Arteta convinced him to stay. What did he say to Ainsley Maitland-Niles? But they're better off going literally securing that deal there. I think was it 14 or 15 million pounds, and we turned the offer down because we convinced him to stay at Arsenal, and he's been a bit part player. So yeah, Ainsley, please don't go to West Brom. Don't do it, son. Don't do it. I've even forgotten what was the last bit of news. What was the last bit of news I want to talk about? Oh yes. These two geezers. I didn't do a side-by-siding. These two geezers, Saka and Lacazette and Saka, they're going to be featuring more than likely on Saturday, come game time against them lot, Manchester United. Again, this has come from Sky Sports. I'm not sure why. Saka and Lacazette start predicted Arsenal lineup a 4-2-3-1 versus Manchester United. Arsenal will be aiming to extend their 6-match unbeaten streak in the Premier League when they entertain arch rivals Manchester United at the Emirates. Now I know a lot of you are thinking, yeah, they got beaten. Yeah, but listen. I wasn't shouting the rafters, Man United lost. Nah, I wasn't. Listen, they say literally the worst thing is to back a dog in the corner. So was it the fight or flight? Yeah, they're down, but not out for the count, Man United. So we've got to keep cool, calm, and collective. Of course, I'm going to want Arsenal to win. But anyway, let me get back into this report here, right? The report goes on to say, Mikel Arteta's side beat the Reds 1-0 at Old Trafford in November. Again, time flies, man. They have now the chance to secure a league double against their rivals since, how long's it been? How long do you think it's been? 10 years? 11 years? 12 years? 15 years. 2006-7 season. Bert Leno has been the Gunners' #1 since the start of the campaign and has played every minute in the Premier League. Is expected to start in goal against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team. But I did a couple of videos in regards to Lacazette. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Go back and check out my thoughts. Yeah, unsung hero, not so much. He's doing what he's paid to do, score goals. And I do like, he's the type of player that we need now, that lone striker, and he's loving it. Having the youngsters doing all the running around him, but he's doing like the small interceptions. Yeah, like, you know, bringing in the plays for the wonderful, absolutely good. Is there any other news apart from that? Is there any other news apart from that? No. So that again, you know, it is like, you know, I like to do like the 3 bit news segments for you guys there, and I think we'll probably go into live chat for the first time and see who has joined me. Who has joined me? I actually did see Inga's comment before I went live. I don't want to. I haven't even mentioned Bellerin. I haven't mentioned Bellerin. The armband should be given to Tierney or Leno if Tierney is not fit yet. If Tierney plays, Cedric should be the right back. I will put Adrian Martinez in midfield and next to Partey. Okay, all right. What go on, Alex? And come for family. What go on, Monty? Hope you're all right, brother. My never mother. Hey, John Wayne. Yeah, you've made it, man. I think it's the last 2 live shows. I don't know what I'm doing this for. The live 2 shows you're coming at the end just as we're about to finish it up. But good to see that you're in early doors. Greetings, Alex, the Canal 4 TV team, and Monty. Yes. There's more than Alex and so Mustafi linked with Liverpool. Morning all. Didn't expect to see a live one today. Good stuff. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. It's a long story. You know, tales of woes of my injuries and yeah, getting on a bit now, man. Getting on a bit. God, Terry me. Whap. Kapow. Zap. You know what? My formative years when I was a youngster, I blame my brother actually. All those like DS comics, you know, seeing those like, yeah, Batman and Robin, whap, pow, zap, kapoo. Yeah, basically, yeah, you know, super chat, you know, donations, just press the button, whap, pow. £1 donations are welcomed over here on Canon 4 TV. Sanchez should have stayed, man. He could bang them in your bag and X. Money isn't everything. I don't like to generalize, you know. I mean, I know people say, but you know, you've got to think about players who come from Central and South America. They come from poor backgrounds. I tell you what, because my wife is Colombian, you know, I've been back 3 or 4 times now. It's a developing country. Don't think our people are stuck in the jungles and they're just there trying to make coffee. No, nah. But in regards to the Chilean, yeah, Sanchez, he should have stayed at Arsenal. And I miss him, you know. But the one consistent is Arsenal. Players will come and players will go. Period. But he should have stayed. Hey, power to the Green Right. Hey, sort yourself out. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just watching the clock on the wall. Oi, sort yourself out, clock, man. Sanchez was good, but he was good because the other players made him. Nah, that's unfair, man. I think that's unfair. You can't just say he looked good because of the players. No, I disagree, man. I disagree. Well, that's Monty, Des, Mark, John Wayne, and Ingers. Bronsdosser. Edmonds was wanted by Wolves. Yeah, he was, and we convinced him to stay. For what reason? So he could just be a bench warmer? Nah. Arteta needs to play into Manars. How can he not see that he could do a better job at right back instead of Bellerin and Xhaka at C? I don't know, Ingers. I don't know. And please don't start all this Arteta out business. Otherwise, I'll put you in a timeout, Ingers. By the way, have you put a ring on it with your girlfriend? Is she your wife now, or is she still your girlfriend? Morning, Ashton, mate. You having a good day, bro? Nah, I should be saying yes. Go to, because then he will not score. If he goes to a top club, you know he will score against us. Go to us, nah, and run. Well, listen, Ainsley, you damn sure that he runs. But no, I'm just thinking for his career and his sanity. No, go to a top club. You deserve that. You don't deserve to go to West Bromwich Albion. Then what happens next? You get relegated, and then what about your international career? No, go to a top club, man. You deserve that. You deserve that. If Ainsley Maitland-Niles won't be played at all, let him go. He's wasting his career sitting on the bench. Yes, he is. Yes, we can. Yes, he is. I'm thinking, Arteta, what did you say to him, man? What did you say to him? Yeah, they did. I was watching it and I was thinking, come on, Lou. Listen, I was thinking the ideal result would have been a draw. I thought, nah, I don't like them not down the road there. Yeah. 3-1 should have been 4-1, man. I mean, how is it they scratched off that goal there? I mean, was it Dyer come off his arm? They went onto Firmino's arm? Nah, man. Nah. Still have a dodgy defence, and Man United can score, yes. And no doubt they will score. But can they win? That's the other thing. No predictions today, please. No predictions today. Gunners, thank you for choosing the time here on Canada 4 TV. And also, guys, make sure those of you watching, please, because I've got a funny feeling. Ingers, have you subscribed to Monty's channel? No, you haven't. Subscribe to Monty's channel. I'm watching you now, Ingers. Anyway. Anything like that situation as a result of having a bloated squad? Yeah. There's no doubt you're right there. But we've got a bloated squad still of players who should have gone long time ago. I'm not going to mention the usual suspects because you know who I'm talking about. But you're right. It's because we've got a bloated squad that should have been chipped away at. Still more players to shift. Elneny, Mustafi, and Louise Willock on loan. And bad boy, William should just get fresh legs subs. Nah, get him out. Was hoping for a draw. But Spurs' loss is good too. Just hope we can take advantage on Saturday. Spurs will drop points. Now Kane is out. Yeah. Was it? He hurt two of his ankles, didn't he? Play Laka as ST, yeah, striker. As Alba is unlikely to be back yet. Saka on the right, yeah. Pep on the left, yeah. They could swap positions during the game to confuse you. Ingers, I never could really understand why we don't do that more often. Tell them to swap it from time to time. Just to maybe confuse them, or just stop being so regimental and predictable. Of course, start it off with Pepe on the left and Saka on the right. But if you're not getting joy, swap it over. Anyway, did you hurt your foot kicking William? I'm not going to respond to that, Des. Check out our merch in the description. Make a purchase if you're able to do so, or you can donate using the super chat button. Whap! Pow! £100 donation. You're right about a bloated squad, but surely Arteta can see that he's a decent player. Who's better than Bellerin or Xhaka? Willock should leave. Willock should go out on loan. He should have gone out on loan last season. Yeah, and LT always says, but Willock looks like he's a player who's about to fall over himself. But yeah, I would say Willock out on loan. Xhaka, you know my thoughts. Bellerin, yeah, the foul throw specialist. Also consider becoming a member on Canada 4 TV. Yes, please, thank you. Wilmore Fire, how did you rate the Saturn and Lukaku? How would I rate it? What do you mean how to rate it? I mean, I know some allegation that Sasan there might be a racial slur there, but from what I saw there, and the commentators were saying, the best thing is just for the referee to start the game again. I was thinking, excuse me? If there was an allegation of literally someone using racial words, just start the game again. Some people never learn, man. Never learn. Anyway, Sutton got he got sent off, didn't he? How do I rate? I'm not sure. How do you rate? Or you mean what do I think about it? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, behave yourself, fingers. Behave yourself. Swift Rowe's father played school football with my uncle. Oh, hang a minute. Rocky Rocastle was your uncle. Is that what you're telling me, Bronze Dusser? Oh yeah, the Wallace brothers. Was it Rod Wallace and what's the other Wallace brother? It'll come to me. Oh right, so you're saying Rocky? Rocky was your uncle? Wow, my goodness, man. I lost my point of reference, people. I do apologise. Defense with David Luiz is not what I want to see against Manchester United. No, neither do I, man. Neither do I. Nah. Let's focus on Arsenal and not get carried away with Spurs, get beaten. And that's what I said. Yeah, let's keep it cool, calm, and collective on that. But we need to sort out our own team first. Yeah, well said, Ingers. Well said, man. I realize you're not responding about, is your girlfriend your wife now, Ingers? How's the baby? How's your baby daughter, man? Please help Maguna out and drop a sub on my channel, please. Again, there's a link to make it simple for you guys. Click the link, subscribe. I heard we have reached our front. Oh, yeah, someone mentioned that last week. So here, Mustafi may not even be registered this month. Goodness. I would always like my mini disc, an expensive outlay, which obviously. Guys, you need to go on Twitter. Let's see if I can kind of find this tweet that the original Godfather sent me, and the tweet where is it? It's from someone called where is it? Someone called his Twitter handle is called Hitel Patel 13, and he says this for me is why William is a finished player. He's just come on, has fresh legs, with the entire left-hand side open, and instead of sprinting forward and creating an attacking option for Pepe, he simply just jogs alongside him, not breaking sweats. So if you can go on Twitter and see the video, where you can see, Pepe is like taking on like the half of the Southampton players, and you can see William is just trotting parallel, not giving him another option there. Obsolete quickly. As I can completely agree with swapping positions, Alex, and changing stuff up during the game. Unfortunately, Arteta is not telling them to do that. Hence, we need better. Good morning, Alex. Colin, I hope you're well. Northman's been gassing. Adrian Niles been given opportunities more than some of our youngsters, and to date he hasn't grabbed hold and made a spot his own. Only to himself, a blame, loan. Lions Child Music says. But I want to know what did Arteta say to Ainsley to convince him not to go? Because if you're saying that he's been given lots of opportunities, then surely we should let him go to Wolves during the summer transfer window. For me, it doesn't make any sense. Has he had a real run out? Is he not better than Granit Xhaka in midfield? Again, what did Mikel Arteta say to Ainsley to convince him to stay at Arsenal? Going by what you said there, if he's been given opportunities and not grabbed them, then why is he still at Arsenal? Why is he just warming up the bench? Doesn't make any sense to me. Just my opinion, Odegaard, Mecca, good combo. The way Odegaard passes the ball, what was I doing? I was doing some work and I had like a website open, and in the top right-hand corner, they were showing video of Odegaard training, and I was trying not to watch it, but I had to have that page open just to do some research. I was thinking, again, I'm going to hold off before I want to see this youngster play for Arsenal before I give an educated guess or an opinion on him. So don't watch it, Alex. Don't look at it. Disagree. He can't prove himself because Arteta doesn't play him. How can he grab onto a position if only times when he's only played in the right back or left back when he is a CM? I've got to agree with Inga's live show music because I'm thinking, has he had an opportunity to play, or because we use him as like a utility player? A utility player doesn't secure a position down. So I disagree with you, Lions Child Music. You know, again, if we're not going to play him, then we should let him go in the last transfer window. What do you think about addition of Matt Ryan and Odegaard? Odegaard, again, I'm going to hold off on giving you any opinion about him until I see him play for Arsenal. It'd be so easy for me to go to YouTube and say, oh, okay, this player, oh, he looks really good. In YouTube, the videos can be edited just to highlight his best parts. What about his worst parts? And he might not track back, or you might miss an open goal. Again, I'm going to hold off and give an opinion on him. Matt Ryan, we said for the longest time, we needed a solid number 2 goalkeeper. The gap between Leno and Ronison is huge. Huge. So he is a solid player. You know, he hasn't, he's kind of fallen out of favour with Brighton Hove Albion and Mr. Potter, Graham Potter. So I welcome Matt Ryan. Is he going to get some game time? We'll have to wait and see. But at least we know, we are safe in the knowledge to know that if Leno, God forbid, does get injured, we've got a solid number 2 goalkeeper there. But Martin Odegaard, I'm going to hold off from giving an opinion until I see him play. Hopefully we'll see him play on Saturday against Manchester United. He won't get a full 90 minutes. Will he start? I don't think so. I don't think he'll start. I see more fouls throws from Bellerin than in my 10-year Sunday league. I tell you what, man. It must be catching because I can't remember which game it was when he wasn't playing and Suarez played. And Suarez himself did a foul throw that the referee didn't even blow up for. It must be contagious, man. Bellerin, sort out your throws, man. Why? Ninth is terrible, Alex. Let's not lower out. It's not good enough, man. We have had wins recently, but we still had 8 losses in 20 games. It's not how you start the season, it's how you finish the season. Okay? I'll give you my conclusion and my summation once the season is finished, Ingas. Let's take it from that point of view, not how the season's being played out, because it's not over yet. We've only just gotten over the halfway mark. That's what I'm going to say to you. No, my uncle went to school with. Oh, right. Okay, with Rocastle. I'm right. The Warriors brothers played for rival schools. Catford. That's it. Danny Wallace. Yeah, Danny Wallace. Yeah, Rod and Danny Wallace. Okay. Yeah, Catford, South London. Yeah. Totally agree. When you get 15 minutes as a sub, you have to take your chances, be responsible on the ball, be switched on, keep possession. I like him, but he needs game. He needs games. So that's gone against your argument then. But he does need games. And again, I'm thinking, come the the summer transfer window, he was linked to at least 3 or 4 different clubs, and the last club was Wolves. £15 million, but yet we convinced him to stay. So what did Mikel Arteta say to Maitland-Niles to convince him to stay? Bellerin, Xhaka, William, Mustafi, El Neni, and William again, all out. No more games for the crew responsible for losses in games. That's the problem, though, is it? Why does Arteta play him? Get rid of Arteta, adopt his son, and play Eze Maitland-Niles. Ingers has been at Arsenal since before Arteta been our manager, though, and as far as him not getting played, probably he's not training well. I know there was some talk about his attitude not being right. Then let him go. If you think his attitude is not right, like, yeah, Matteo Guendouzi, who's had another clash with his I'm going to say his playmate, his teammates. If his attitude is not right in training, then by all means let him go to Wolves. How do people feel about Xhaka party combination? I'm a Xhaka critic, but they are a good combination. Yeah, by the grace of God, we've got Thomas Partey who allows Xhaka to do the things. So, yeah, there's no doubt he's playing well so far, so good, touch wood. And there's no doubt that he'll be playing on Saturday. That is if Thomas Partey plays as well. But I think we'll see Xhaka anyway. Why does it matter about training? It does matter about training. It matters, Ingers, because if you're doing drills, right, with the players, and you're asking the players, right, I want you to run into that zone, and the player is not running, or you're doing a specific drill with the players, defensive drills, and the player is not responding, training does matter. It does matter. Do you generally think that Bellerin, a right back, is better than Maitland-Niles? Well, Maitland-Niles did say, I was annoyed. Was it last season? He complained about being played at right back. He wasn't happy about that. But training does matter, Ingers. It does matter. Is he better than Bellerin? Yes, he is better. He is better. Would you say Saka is worth 7 million or more? He's worth more than that. He's worth more than that. Maitland-Niles above Xhaka. Really? He can't receive the ball on the half turn. Too many lapses, touches, and loose passes. I'll give him that. I do agree with that. He does have like a little kind of laid back posture to the way that he plays. He had little cameras in the middle, and he was dreadful. If he was a responsible CM, he'd play. But then let him go. If those are the metrics for Maitland-Niles, Harry, then Arteta should let him go. Should let him go to Wolves rather than being a bench warmer. No, that's my opinion anyway. They have looked good, but I still want Xhaka gone as soon as possible. So do I. Nothing will change my mind after the armband, and me too. 2 out of 2, not bad, Ingers, man. We agree on something. Yeah, I don't want Xhaka at Arsenal, man. Period. For all those reasons there. Don't want him anymore. Martini says, the good thing is we are building a core of good players that are also Arsenal supporters, players that will fight for the badge. Yeah, good shout there, man. If Pepe is 70 million, then Saka's... Monty! I think he has been decent at CM when given a chance, which has been such a small amount of time. Do you rate Xhaka? Yeah, Ingers, what's going on, man? I tend to agree with you, man. God, Terry, me, man. Ingers, your question suggests that maybe Maitland-Niles is being treated unfairly by all the managers he's played under: Wenger, Emery, Arteta. Where we will finish, Alex, realistically, for me, no hiding 7th, and that's much worse than Emery did. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I predicted it'll be a top 6 finish, so this is going to be the last time we'll be in the Europa League Cup for the longest time. It's going to be about rebuilding, stability. I said that before the January window, before the summer transfer window. I'm looking for stability. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And that means not having a long run in the Europa League, because we're going to be playing against Benfica February 18th. We're not winning. We're not beating them, period. Premier League, top 6 finish. FA Cup, we're out now. Udegaard is young and hungry with a pulse. Colin, these traits are better than El Nono and Xhaka. Start the boy. I don't think he will start. It's all dependent on how Emma Smith Rowe is feeling and if he's going to be, well, if he's feeling, if he's fit, if you know what I mean. But I don't think we'll start with Martin. Let's praise Edu for getting 80 million for Martinez and getting Ryan on a free and a cheap third option. Yeah, I'll give him his props, but he's got a lot of work to do still, man. We've still got the likes of Xhaka, Bellerin, Mustafi on the books, so these players still need to get out. We keep getting on Arteta, but Klopp took some time to put his stamp on his team. Are you reading this, Ingers? These things take time. You know, during the summer transfer, when I tried to give so many different stories and analogies about putting a seed in the ground, you know, I want to get a apple tree. It doesn't happen overnight. These things takes time, Ingers. I'm not sure, but from what I've seen, Asian Martinez can do a better job than a Greenpeace model. Ingers. He's frustrated for me as long as he's been at the club, doesn't play hungry enough. Again, it's his body language, isn't it? Saka will be around £90 million to buy, I think. Oops. Goodness here, please smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a pause for the cause, and just say to each and every one of you, or if you're new, make sure you subscribe, like my moderator has said. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here. We're doing, well, it's Friday, it's the East Talk, isn't it? We've got El Tel, the original Godfather. We've also got Gary, DWTT. Yeah, and also got a returning an oldie from the past. It's like friendsreunited.com. So make sure you tune in 7:30 p.m. UK time, that is. We'll have my panel of guests. It's going to be very, very interesting. You don't have to wait and see what we're going to be talking about. It's quite serious stuff, actually. Very, very serious stuff. I don't get serious too often on Canon 40 TV because I'm the anchor man, aren't I? You guys don't take me serious anyway. Ingers doesn't take me serious. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play the promo video where we actually talk about our services. We've got online digital services now, yeah, where we provide voiceovers, video editing, and also thumbnail artwork as well. So if you know anyone who might need some help on their new YouTube career, point them in our direction. But here's the promo video which tells you all the services we have currently running on Canon 40 TV. I'll see you on the other side of this video. As part of the Canon 40 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 40 TV experience. Yeah, so there you go. Our digital services, if you know anyone who needs help with maybe some traffic flow, subscriber counts and the viewers, send them to us and we'll sort them out. We'll sort them out without telling original Godfather. Right, let me get back into the live chat. Gunagel says a great channel. Thank you, Gunagel. Thank you for that. Have you subscribed, Gunagel? Make sure you subscribe. Okay. You're right about letting Naismith go. Maybe Mikel Arteta is being selfish and kept him close just in case we hit a huge injury list. Yeah, and as well squad depth. But I'm thinking this guy, he's an England international, so he's thinking about his own career. His own career. Forget about his Arsenal career. He wanted to leave because Arsenal couldn't guarantee any game time. So we should let him go in the summer. No, no, we can't. Also, Saka and loan out Willock and use anything else as backup. Eugene Phillips, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. But yeah, Willock needs to go, man. Willock definitely needs to go out on loan. Would people be mad if Arsenal only signed left back in the summer? Summer's still a long way away, isn't it? I think it's about coaching and building partnerships. We have the tools. We do have the tools. There you go. Gonna go. Thank you for that. Oops. That's my point of reference. Getting rid of Martinez was a huge mistake. Don't get me started, please. Don't get me started. Yeah. People don't like when I talk about the choice that Arsenal made between Leno and Martinez. You know my thoughts about Leno. I love the guy. I know people say, but he was at Arsenal for 10 years. Why is it, he had that good run of performances and you wanted to stay? Well, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yeah? I just think he's more, commanding in the area than Leno is. But we can agree to disagree, okay? 40 gunners here. Let's get 30 likes, please. Edo hit and miss with the goalkeeper transfer. Get me started, man. Leno is a great number one. Say that so many times this season already. Yes, he has. He has. And that's the first time, I think, in the longest time since we had 2 number one goalkeepers. So, what can I say? They take time. I get that. But Emery was kicked out of the club. Why was he not given time? Hypocrites. Yeah, I know, Ingers. I know. It pains me. I've said so many times, if there are maybe 3 people I would love to interview on Canafoy TV. Liam Brady, my legend, my hero, Alan Sunderland. Yeah, my hero. Yeah, FA Cup final, 1979. And Unai Emery. I'd love to interview these 3 people. But yeah, I agree with you. He was kicked out from Arsenal, man. You can tell Arteta loves our club. It's an exciting time, even though we are not where we are meant to be in the table. But I've got to say, if we are in mid-table, it means we are a mid-table club. That's where we deserve to be. The Premier League doesn't lie, man. It does not lie. But I understand what you mean. I do understand what you mean. Help a gooner out and drop a sub if you can, please. There's the link. We always take it serious. Nah, there you go. Latex. Latex. It's good if I don't take myself too serious. You should see me with the kids. In the classroom. And when I tell them off, I say, Alex is trying to tell us off. Like someone says on the podcast, would you sell Saka for under 15 to buy it? No, I wouldn't. You know why I wouldn't? Because, I'm not into building houses, but you can't build a house on soft foundation. Saka, Tierney, Gabriel, Martinelli, they form part of the foundation of Arsenal. So if you're forever selling, your best players, how can you build a foundation? So I would not sell Saka. I would not even for 150 million pounds. Nah, sorry, mate. Eugene, would you sell him? Would you sell Saka for 150 million pounds? Oops. Ingers, Emery lost all the fans and the players. Remember when Laka didn't even celebrate his equaliser against Southampton? The players like Arteta and back him, that's the difference. Harry, you can't have player power. You cannot have player power. The powerhouse must come and elevate from the manager, not the other way around. And for me, that was disrespectful to the players. Literally, whether you agree with the training regime or the formation or how the manager speaks, he is in charge, not the other way around. So disrespectful. You had the media pack, even taking the mickey out of Unai Emery. The power must emanate or come from the manager, not the other way around. And so, you're talking about the players there. I'm not going to mention the players' names there. So disrespectful. Didn't turn up for the Europa League final. 1 point off from top 4. And then I've got people saying, if only Unai Emery was here. Disrespectful. I don't want to see a player power coming at Arsenal. There are already elements there. We need to get them out. Get them out. That's no excuse. I'm sorry, Harry. That's no excuse. When you watch the behind-the-scenes videos on Arsenal's website, I don't watch them anymore. I've unsubscribed from that PR stuff over there. You can see why certain players are not getting in the team. Some like William, Ainsley-Maitland-Niles just don't look enthusiastic. I don't watch Arsenal's YouTube channel anymore. Yeah, watching them, having a laugh and a joke and doing piggybacks and rondas. Nah, I'm not falling for that anymore, man. Cashing on Willock and Eddie, we can't afford to keep waiting to send players down the road on the free. No, we can't. It's unsustainable, man. Unsustainable. Klopp made an inquiry about Ainsley-Maitland-Niles. Big Sam said Ainsley-Maitland-Niles will play in midfield if he goes to, but they're near the drop. They're in the drop zone. You pays your money, you takes your pick. So you're thinking you're going to say, what do you want to go to West Bromwich Albion, who are in the drop zone? If they get dropped, do you think he's going to feature in the England international squad? I don't think so. I don't think so. Penny Van Helzelberg says, welcome. Arteta wanted to keep Martinez, though. He left for first team football. Yeah, he did. And also he wanted to secure his international career as a #1 goalkeeper for Argentina. But I still prefer him over Leno. Who said that? Who said that? I mean, what's done wrong, Ingers? That gets us nowhere to discuss it. No, man. First steps, Ashidi, the latex. It's copyright. William, run! Oh, dearie me, man. Oh, dear. I'm sure he doesn't like Arteta. 9th after half of the season and 8 losses is terrible. The manager is not the one. I think every single one of our 10,400 strong subscribers, without you, there could never ever be a Canon TV. Hell no! Yeah. Just in time for the stream, although a bit late. No, we're gonna go for a little while longer. We're gonna a little while longer. You're not late. Can you tell Saka to come to visit in Tanzania because of his amazing talent he has? Wait, Saka, make your way to Tanzania, double pronto. Is that all right for you? We need then Donker, Ward-Prowse, and Trotsky to be a complete team. Team Ward-Prowse, man, pick of the bunch, man. Good player, really, really good player. Huh. Hell no! I've been Arsenal fan since the 1970s. Well, so have I, Eugene. Since when? Can you pinpoint that? Because for me, it's been like 77, 78. 77, 78. I remember those like the 3 FA Cup finals that we made it to. The first one was against Ipswich. We lost. Oh my goodness! I've got flashbacks now. Time has flown, man. Time has flown very, very quick, my friend. Deary me. Same here. I have stopped watching. Yeah. I don't watch all that PR stuff over there, man. I'm not falling for it, man. Not falling for it. We will be doing a watch. No, I won't. No watch-alongs. No more watch-alongs here, man. They're too stressful. They're too stressful. The last one I did was the FA Cup final. Yeah, I'm not doing any more watch-alongs. And I'm not appearing on any other podcasters. Thank you very much. They're too stressful. I said the next watch-along I'm going to do is when we reach, the Champions League final. Thank you very much. Can Martin Odegaard play against United? Of course he can. But will he? Is another question. I will put money on it that he will play tomorrow, but he won't play 90 minutes. He won't play, and he won't start. Most likely, you'll see Emerson Rowe play if he's fit, and then he'll come off, and we'll probably see Martin Odegaard get some minutes, but he won't play the 90 minutes. And I don't think he will start either. Oh, I've got some catch up to do, Monty, because there's like over 100 now watching us live. Bukayo Saka, he is a brainer player. Brainer player? He's an intelligent player, I'll tell you that now. Yeah, you said that already, haven't you? I agree, player power. Sadly, it happens in all walks of life. It does actually. If you don't believe in your boss, it affects how you work. That's my point. The current squad believe in Arteta and his approach. I don't think all the players believe in him. There was a talk about certain players, ex-Chelsea players, trying to stick the knife in his back, and I believe it's true. It's true because those players were culpable for getting Conte out as well and Sarri out as well. So yeah, we've got those elements at Arsenal. Get them out. I don't want to see player power. I get what you're saying about we don't believe the boss, but in football, I don't want to see player power coming at Arsenal. Get those elements out of Arsenal, please. Makeup, yes. Gary, behave yourself. High latex by. They're one of the same. They're one of the same, Gary. Look forward to seeing you on these talk later on this evening. Yeah, 7:30 p.m. UK time. UK is in a lockdown. No international travel is allowed. Yeah, it's not. And because Arteta is going to be at the helm for a long time, so grab yourself a copy, strap yourselves in, put your feet up, and enjoy the good times. Let the good times roll. The racial abuse towards Martial and Zebi was discussing. Players are humans too. I don't have the great detail, the behind the story about these two players receiving the racial abuse. I've always wondered, why can't players employ somebody to filter that away? I mean, it doesn't negate the fact that they received the racial abuse there. So those social media platforms there, they've got a lot of work to do. 2021, and we're still talking about that. We're still talking about that. I mean, I guess they should make it a lot more difficult. Bring your passport before you get a profile. Make sure that they can secure. But social media has a lot more work to do, man. That's all I've got to say. 2021, and this is still happening. God, dearie me, man. What's your view on Arteta in or out? Morgan Smith, welcome. I am Arteta in. I don't like to see managers lose their jobs. I know we spoke about Lampard losing his job there, but I don't like to see managers lose their jobs, period. A good friend of mine who's a Man United supporter said, but Alex, you know what? We sack managers left, right, and center. Why can't we sack players? Let's start sacking players instead of managers. But Arteta in. He is inexperienced. He's going to make mistakes. We've got to support him. We are in ninth place. Arsenal got themselves in this position. It's only Arsenal to get themselves out. The players got to get themselves out of this. JLP is brilliant. We have set piece coach, but no set piece experts. He'd be a great signing. Dear me. What's the probable lineup of Arsenal against Manchester United? Let me just bring this up for a second. Let me just bring up where is it? The fixture list, and let me go to this report, because this report where they're talking about Saka and Lacazette are going to be playing. See, do they have like a probable 11 here? Let me see. No, they don't. In this report, it just says that Saka and Lacazette are most probably going to be starting, and that the formation will most likely be a 4-2-3-1 against Manchester United on Saturday. So that's all I have. Probably you can tell me your line. What's your probable 11 for the match against the Red Devils? The Red Devils? The other Red Devils, aren't they? Yeah, on Saturday. Thanks a lot, Ingas, for that news. How do you know that? I enjoyed watching it when we actually played good. Last few games we have been decent. The problem is when he doesn't make smart decisions during the game. But that will come with time. That will come. Unfortunately, he's learning on the job. It will come with time. Whoops. I lost my point of reference again. Okay, kind of caught up now. Yeah, 108. Goodness here. We appreciate your time with us. Odegaard has been playing professionally since 14. I know. Yeah, we only have 4 months to look at him. Let's get started. But I've heard there might be a possibility of an option to buy at the end of his loan spell. So we've got to wait and see. Let's wait and see, how it gets played out. But the last thing I want is like Arsenal jumping up, and making silly decisions and offering like secure him on a permanent contract and like throwing money at him. No, let's be more sensible, about the whole situation there. Is Teddy starting tomorrow? Kenneth asks. I hope he does. I know people have been saying, he's going back to the training video with him and Odegaard. Train said they will train together. I'm hoping. I did the injury list. He said that he will probably need 1 day to recover from that injury there. So I'm hoping that we will see him tomorrow. So yeah, I'll keep you posted about that. What does Arteta see in William? That his. I have no idea. I have no idea, man. I've always said maybe it must be contractual. There must be a clause in his contract which says Arsenal has to play William, whether he's playing good or whether he's playing bad, whether he's walking, whether he's jogging. I have no idea. No idea. And I was very annoyed to see that he got a few minutes. Yeah, played against Southampton there. Yay! Nice one. Fan since the 97 first game, Arsenal versus Southampton, FA Cup game. One of my dad asked me who you're going to support, your team. You're between True and Cannon. No competition. Cannon wins every time. There you go. Hey, hey. When things are not going his way, utter the crumbles, no backup plan, and keeps playing. But got to give him time. Got to give him time, man. One take. Man United away form could be a cause for concern for Arsenal. True says. Morgan Smith says, so why do you think Arsenal signed Matt Ryan? Because Ange Robertson is not a good number 2. The gap between the experience between Leno and Ronaldson is huge. Ronaldson, I don't know why we signed him. £1 million? That's a waste of money. But we needed a solid number 2, and that's why Arsenal have signed Matt Ryan. That's why. Who would you put Arteta in the same bracket as Ole in terms of managerial abilities? I think there's no doubt about it. You know, certain people getting put in positions of favoritism and for other elements as well. I'm not going to get into that, but I would put Arteta in the same bracket as Lampard. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has maybe a year or two. Actually, he's got more experience of managing Manchester United in the Premier League. But yeah, I think they're all on the same path, to be honest. I know there's been some talk about and calling Arteta a certain name, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Let me try and wrap through these very, very quickly. Because Ronaldson was very poor. Ryan is yeah, there you go. There you go. He's answered the question. I'm a Tanzania country, but my dream one day is one day take a picture with Arsenal squad. One day, yes. I start back in Arsenal when we play Liverpool at when. Oh, okay, okay. Because your mind is already made up. Xhaka has been one of the best players in recent games. We've conceded 2 of 7. Try to forget what happened in the past and enjoy the ride. Judge Arteta after the season where we're finished, and that's what I've said. You know, he's at the end of the season as well. He's only had two transfer windows? It's not enough. It's not enough, Ingers. Still got to give him time, man. When he's got rid of all the players from the previous regime, then we can judge him. Judge him on that. Xhaka has been decent, but we can have a much better than him. Imagine if we had a Kante and Didi instead of him. I won't forget the pass. He told us to, don't want to see him. And I'm sorry, Harry. I agree with Ingers. I just can't get past that what he did there. Period. And he still hasn't apologized. Hasn't apologized. And yet you think about what Pepe did. Red card was made to apologize. Gabriel, red card was made to apologize, and he hasn't apologized. So no, no. I hope this season we can do better, much better from the league up to Europa League. Okay, stop raining. I need to get out and paint me football night. All right, okay. Catch you later and hit the thumbs up, guys. Ashley, thank you for moderating this morning. I shall see you later on in the evening for the easy talk. He's the first choice keeper. Red Army, Red Army, Red Army, Red Army. Red Army, Red Army, Red Army. I think Aziz is going to be on the bench. Well, what tells you that? You think he'll be on the bench? I don't think so. I don't think so. I agree, indeed, or Kante would be an upgrade. We don't have them, so I'll support what we have. I was there when Xhaka walked in. I don't blame him. I applaud. You applauded him. Okay, well. Arteta sees the free food restaurant. I'm catching up slowly, Monty. How about Thomas can play tomorrow? Yeah, most likely he will be playing tomorrow. It's a game of a huge magnitude, so I think he will be playing tomorrow. He only lost his place at Brighton due to injury. Yeah, and he fell out of favour, didn't he? I get your thoughts about throwing money. Exactly why I say get a good game count. Look at him. I think it's a great way to buy the young ones. See them. Can they decide? Huh? Oops. Ah! For being 8th, Lampard was sacked. Yep, we keep Arteta. Wish we had a decisive board. Luki, Chelsea. I'm going to say, Red Army, Red Army. Xhaka, no matter what he does, it's unforgivable for me. His greatest asset will be packing his suitcase, and I agree. I'm sorry. He isn't playing for the under-23 today, and he isn't injured. Subscribe if you're new here, people. And First Steps said when we are with Doc's face, when he also spit in the policeman's face, and the pizza, Pizza Gates only fined 45,000, and Wenger stood up for him. The crowd still love Vieira. Short memories. but he was never respectful towards. He was never respectful towards the cannon, was he, or the armband? But anyway. I think. Are we done, Monty? Are we done, Monty? Are we done? What I'm going to say before I'm done, I've been going for 1 hour and 5 minutes. I'm going to say to each and every one of you, there is a link in the comments box to a 90-second video. Yes, there is. I checked and I double checked. It is there. It's there. Now, this 90-second video could be of interest to you, or maybe not. Have a look at it. You think, oh, wow, yeah, I want some of that. Send us an email. If you're thinking, oh, what is this? I'm not interested, then it's okay. You're probably thinking, what am I talking about? You need to check out the 90-second video. Now, 90 seconds is just within my attention span. Maybe I've got ADHD, maybe not. I haven't been diagnosed as having that, but my attention span is very, very short. My wife will tell you that. Hey, Alex, what was that? 90 seconds is within my attention span. So have a look at it. You're thinking, what is Alex talking about? Oh, yeah, I want some of that. Send us an email and maybe we can talk. If you're not interested, there's nothing been lost. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. I hope the link is in there. I hope it's there. Dearie me. Let's have a look here. I think I've finished. Everyone else is just kind of talking about, the lineup, and even Big Mac has joined us. Sir Pepe and Keep Odegaard. Really? But he's played quite well. He's played quite well, hasn't he? Has he not? Let me kind of quickly remove this. Yeah, guys, I believe we are done. We're finished for the morning show. I just saw numbers bubbling over 100 live views at any one time, guys. Thank you so very much for that. I'll be back this evening. Yeah, I will. I'll be back this evening doing the Easy Talk. Now, the Easy Talk is the flagship segment on Cannon Foy TV, where I've got a panel of guests, not with me here, but in the screen there. And we're going to be talking about Arsenal. Yeah, we'll be talking about Arsenal. So make sure you tune at 7:30 p.m. UK time, that is. Yeah, it's going to vary wherever you are. So you need to check the timings and the listings. We're not Amazon Prime over here, but make sure you subscribe to Cannon Foy TV, because I don't want you to miss out. I want you to be part of the community over here. Okay? And for those of you who've been tuning for the first time, make sure it's not the last time. And you've been thinking, oh, who's this? Well, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I am out. Subscribe, and I'll see you in roughly 7 hours and 15 minutes time. Adios.